Hello everyone, my name is Santosh Kumar and welcome to my channel Cyber Tricks. In my previous video, I have shown you how to launch a Linux instance using AWS Cloud Platform. The link for the same can be found in the description. In today's topic, I'm going to talk about launching a Linux instance in AWS Cloud Platform using an automation tool called as Terraform Code. I have divided the whole series into three different parts. The first part consists of introduction and installation of Terraform. So as you see the agenda, I'll be first introducing the Terraform, and in the hands-on section we are going to see how to install the Terraform in both Windows and Linux operating system. So hope everyone is excited. So without wasting any more time, let's start it. So what is Terraform? Terraform is an open source infrastructure as a code software tool which is created by HashiCorp. Terraform enables users to define and provision a data center infrastructure using a very high level configuration language known as HashiCorp configuration language, or optionally also known as JSON. I can assure this language will be pretty easy. Let us understand using an example. Let us consider that you want to set up an infrastructure where you need to deploy 10 AWS instances. For this, you need to configure the images, which is exactly the operating system, the instance type, the security group, and considering these are going to be web servers in your environment, we might also want to configure the load balancer. This all can be achieved very quickly in a very short span of time using an automation tool, Terraform. But to do the same task, you might need a lot of manual effort while deploying via AWS. So there are various infrastructure as a code software tool, but this is very famous among all of them. Essentially because it supports a lot of cloud platforms or service provider. As you see here in the diagram, it supports AWS, Azure, Google Cloud Platform and other providers. The reference link here basically provides you the list of provider which Terraform supports or the service provider which Terraform is supporting. I'll provide the link for the same in the description below. So what is infrastructure as a code? It is basically a process of managing infrastructure. It is an automated or automatic way rather than manually configuring the resources in a user interface. A resource basically can be part of the infrastructure in a given environment. For example, let's say you want to spin up 10 different instances in AWS environment, 10 or 15 or whatever. So instead of manually spinning up 10 different instances or virtual machine via AWS, you can perform the same activity very quickly and accurately using the Terraform code. In this example, which I just mentioned, the resource here is a virtual machine in the AWS environment. In the similar way, the resource can also be a security group, a network interface, or elastic load balancer. Moving forward, so if you see the link here provided, this basically consists of the steps that one need to perform while installing the Terraform. Let me quickly show my GitHub page. So this is my GitHub page where you can see Kickstart Terraform AWS repository under my GitHub page called Cyber Tricks. In this, I have provided you the steps that is required install the Terraform in Windows and Mac or Linux operating system. Okay, so let's quickly move on to the hands-on. So this is a Terraform homepage. In the Terraform homepage, go to the download section. And if you see the download section of Terraform, you will see a list of operating system which Terraform supports. Today I'm going to install the Windows on 64-bit operating system. So download the 64-bit operating system Terraform application. Once downloaded, open the file and unzip it. Now to install this application, you just need to copy the unzipped file and place to a location where you want it to be placed to a location where you want to install this. So in my case, I'm going to place this in C drive, and if you see in the C drive, I have Terraform path, and this unzipped file just consists of the Terraform binary. You don't have to execute this application to install Terraform. This is pretty simple, that's it. So now my Terraform is installed. So now let's quickly verify it. Go to the respective path where you have installed the Terraform, and then type Terraform. You can also try Terraform --help. You'll get the same result. So yeah, that's it. The Terraform has been installed. Now let's say if you want to run this Terraform directly from C drive, directly from the C drive path, or basically from any different path. If I type Terraform help, you will see it is not running. It becomes very tedious that every time you have to go to this respective path and then run the Terraform. So one way we can run this application from any location is by configuring the Terraform path in the environment path variable. So to do that, simply copy the path where you have installed the Terraform binary, right click on the PC and go to properties. Once you open properties, click on advanced system settings, click on environment variable, and in the environment variable, go to the path and click on edit. Now click on new to add a new path. In this case, we are going to add a Terraform path and click on OK. Okay. Now open a new command prompt and try Terraform --help. So if you see, now we can get the same result from any path. Okay, let's quickly install the Terraform on the Linux-based operating system. So go to the 64-bit option, right click on that and copy the link location. Once you copy the link location, go to your Linux-based operating system and download the zip file using the wget command. So wget, the link of the location from where it needs to download the Terraform, and enter. So if you see, it is downloading the Terraform. It's a very small file basically. It's a 16.6 MB. Now let's check the download path using the pwd, and it's installed in the home/ubuntu. It's downloaded in the path home/ubuntu. Let's unzip the file using the command unzip Terraform. So it will see it has unzipped the Terraform zipped file. If you open the path, you will find now we have a file called as Terraform, or basically it's a binary file which is unzipped from the Terraform path. So let's do one thing, create a directory called Terraform and move the file Terraform in the directory. So if we see now, we have a Terraform directory, and let's change the directory to Terraform, and we get the Terraform binary here. So now if you type the command Terraform --help, you will get the help result. Now in the similar way, if you want to run the Terraform from any path inside the Linux-based operating system, we need to configure the environment path variable. To do that, you need to go to the bash profile. So let's see how to do that. So I'll go back. Let me clear the screen. I'll go back one step behind where I'm in the home/ubuntu path, and let me do listing. And if you see now, I have a specific file called as /profile. This is basically for the user Ubuntu profile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this path and I'm going to edit the profile. Okay, it's vi.profile. For the sake of demo, I have already copied, I've already written the Terraform path here. So if you see, it is export. We have to use the command called as export and then path equal to, we have to give the path. So this path is basically the path where we're going to install the Terraform. So it is home Ubuntu Terraform. So this gives the information to the Linux based operating system that there is a Terraform application, and this will allow us to install run the command from any path. So if you see, I am currently into the home/Ubuntu path, and if I run the Terraform command now, it should be running. Voila. So now we have seen how to install the Terraform both in Windows based and Linux based operating system. I hope you got a basic idea of Terraform and how to install Terraform on both Windows and Linux operating system. I will provide the link for the other two parts of this series in the description so that you can watch the whole series. I hope you had a great learning. If yes, please like and subscribe the video. Also provide your feedback in the comment and let me know any topics that you want me to cover. Thank you for watching the video.